Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in this movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on this film which came out nearly last year, and it also came out during the summer as well, like June 2024, as far as I remember. But I remember hearing lots of really good things about this film, and I actually watched it on Hulu recently, and this review is going to be on Thelma. Yep, not to be confused with Thelma and Louise, because this is far different from that movie. So yeah, this review is on Thelma. Yeah, that's what it's called, Thelma. So this movie was released in 2024 and stars June Squibb and Parker Posey, Clark Gregg, and among others, and Malcolm McDowell. So yeah, among others. Yeah, there you go. All right, so in this movie, Thelma, the feature this is the feature directorial debut of Josh Morgling. Thelma is an action comedy that gives Oscar nominee June Squibb from the movie Nebraska, which I still have not seen yet, but maybe I'll check it out at some point. Nebraska and of course June Squibb I know was in some other films like recently like the Adam Sandler Halloween movie Hubie Halloween and around the time this movie and around the time this movie came out she played Nostalgia from Inside Out 2. Yeah, so June Squibb plays an elderly woman named Thelma in her first leading role that features the final performance of Richard Roundtree. June Squibb, who did many of her own stunts in the film, plays Thelma Post, a 93-year-old grandmother who gets conned by a phone scammer by pretending to be her grandson, and sets out on a treacherous quest across Los Angeles accompanied by a friend and his motorized scooter to reclaim that what was taken from her. Parker Posey, Clark Gregg, and Malcolm McDowell also star. Inspired by a real life experience of Josh Margolin's own grandmother, Thelma puts a clever spin on movies like Mission Impossible, shining the spotlight on an elderly grandmother as an unlikely action hero. With humor, Josh Margolin employs the familiar tropes of the action genre in hilarious, age-appropriate ways to tackle aging with agency. In the first leading role of her 70-year career, June Squibb plays the strong-willed Thelma with determination, demonstrating that she is more than capable of taking care of business, despite what her daughter Gail, son-in-law Alan, or grandson Danny might believe. And yeah, that's pretty much the story on Thelma. So like I said, I remember hearing about this movie back in like the summer last year when Inside Out 2 came out, which was another film that June Squibb was in where she played Nostalgia. And of course, my best friend Justin even told me that she was also in Hubie Halloween with Adam Sandler. Like I've known June Squibb in some other films like the ones I mentioned, and this is actually her first leading role and in like 70 years of her career. And I actually got my chance to watch this movie for free on Hulu. And I gotta say, it was actually a really good movie. I thought it was actually a surprisingly awesome film from 2024. Excuse me. And I gotta say, June Squibb's performance as Thelma, June Squibb was actually really good in the film. She does an excellent job. And Malcolm McDowell was also good in the film too, along with Parker Posey and Clark Gregg. Like, I gotta say, everyone else did a good job, and I gotta say, like, June Squibb is definitely the best part about Thelma. It's actually like a surprisingly great action comedy film. And this movie was actually released by a studio called Magnolia Pictures. Magnolia Pictures also did that Robin Williams film World's Greatest Dad, which I kind of liked. I enjoyed that one. It's kind of interesting how Magnolia Pictures is still making movies to this day, and yeah, and of course the movie's not even that long either. It's approximately 116 minutes, so technically it's not really that long of a film. And I gotta say, the story itself I thought was very interesting. And yeah, what more can I say about Thelma? Yeah, Thelma was just a surprisingly awesome movie in the action comedy genre, and and of course the movie's also well paced too in terms of pacing. The pacing itself I thought was really good too. So overall, Thelma was an awesome film released in 2024 last year. I surprisingly liked it, had myself a blast with it, and I'm going to give Thelma 4.5 out of 5 stars. If you haven't seen Thelma yet, then I recommend it. And there you have it, guys. That's my review on Thelma. And that's going to be it for this review, so I hope you guys liked it. And with that being said, thanks for watching as always. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And also make sure to like this video as well. With that being said, until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying, goodbye everybody, and that's about it.